Hello everyone, thank you for using Danomics. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to make the quick look maps within the Petrophysics interpretation and how to make user cross sections. Let's get started. So I'm working under the assumption that you have already performed your interpretation and that you're now ready to make some summary maps. To do this, we go to the Maps tab. If you don't have the Maps tab or you don't see it, you can always click on the menu and say Add Tab and then choose the Map option. Once you've done this and you have your map open, we can say Show Property Map. And if you've not yet generated a map, the way you'll do this is you'll select the property that you want to make from here, and you'll select the zone that you want to make it for here, and it will generate that map. The first time you run this, it will need to run the petrophysical calculation to calculate those properties that the maps are based on. And this, in general, for around 1,000 wells, will take 15 to 20 minutes, depending on a few factors such as the number of samples in your well logs and the methods that you've selected. You can change the display properties of the map using the tools here under property render options. So for example, you can change the color palette that's available. You can choose whether or not to crop your map or extend it out to square boundaries here. And you can always set custom contours as well. So you can choose custom contours and have those drawn per your own specifications. The other option that we have here, and I'm actually going to turn my map off for this just so you can see a little bit better what's going on, is to generate a cross section. Now if you remember earlier when we clicked on the cross sections tab, it automatically drew a cross section for us that connects all the wells. Now this may be useful when you're doing quick correlations, but in a lot of cases you're going to want to draw your own cross sections. To do this in Danomics, here under the cross sections menu, we'll select Create New, and this will make a database that'll store all of our cross sections. And we'll say OK. And then we'll say New, and let's say I want to draw a cross section going north to south. So I'm going to say North South 1. And now I'm going to right click, I'm going to say Capture North South 1, and I'm going to click here on my map, adding wells. And you'll notice that as I do this, it draws out my cross section, and then I'm going to right click and say Cancel Capture when I'm done. And it draws out the cross section using the template that I've selected. I can, of course, change templates if I want to QC properties like my normalization, or to look at calculated properties like my porosity across an area. So we have a number of pre-built templates here that you can use. If we want to change the order of a well, we can grab this well and we can slide it down, or we can grab it and move it up. If we want to remove a well from our cross section, we can do this as well. Okay, so let's say we want to add a second cross section here. What I can do is I can click New, and let's say I want to draw a cross section going from east to west, so I'll give it a name. And if I wanted to view that original cross section, I can say All here, and it shows me that original cross section. And now I can see that when I'm picking my new one. I'm going to say Capture East West. Once again, I'm going to click from well to well, right click when I'm done, and say Cancel Capture. So now I have this new cross section here that's been drawn out in real time as I was picking it. Now, how do I get back to my original cross section? I can click on it here in the list, I can click on it in the map, or I can select it from the drop-down menu. I can always change which template I want to view, and I can change which formation I want to flatten it on, or if I want to look at it in a structural view, I can select none. Okay, so that is how we can select cross sections and how we can generate maps within our project. All right, if you have any questions about how to do this in Danomics, please feel free to reach out to us at support@danomics.com. Thank you.